I'm just here to win the prize.
Me too.
Get prizes.
All right.
Yeah, there's a trivia, a tea trivia.
Oh, that's right. There is two.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I started getting a bit competitive when you said it was a prize.
I know whenever we get a prize. Cool. Okay. Oh yeah, you have no idea. This mystery prize, I have thought night and day for the last 7 days to think about what to give to the winner. You're gonna love it. All right, so welcome everybody. It's wonderful to have every single one of you today on our virtual tea party. Woohoo! I'm very excited. You know why? Because I am a fanatic of tea. Anyone that knows me well knows that I love tea. Hello, Jenny Gay, who's a wonderful friend of Charmaine. I have been looking forward to meeting Jenny because she's posted some really fun thing on our Facebook group. Hello, Jenny. Lovely meeting you. This is Kitty. You know how we've chatted on Facebook? That's me. You couldn't see my post and then you saw my post. That was funny. Lovely meeting you. But anyway, okay, so I am a little bit excited today. The reason being that, you know, I always love having tea party. Tea party is one of those things that I love doing, you know, in hotels and in like high teas and like, you know, Mandandinos and all places. That is really when I have free time, I always love doing, you know. And when I go on holidays, tea party is one of those things. So that's why when I thought, well, we all love tea, you know, Charmaine and I started thinking about this because we chatted, we both are sort of tea fanatics, right? Charmaine, you are too, aren't you? So, so we thought, well, why don't we actually have a virtual tea party? Do you know why? Because it's Charmaine's birthday tomorrow. So I wanted to use this opportunity to celebrate her birthday. And it happens to be Christine and Mark's anniversary. So it's like double celebration on our virtual tea party. And of course, one thing I'd like to share as professional nutritionist is that I believe community builds immunity. So when we meet like this in a virtual tea party, we are building immunity. Of course, our tea, which I'm going to be sharing a little bit later, will also help you build some really good health benefits. So without further ado, Ken, I'll pass the time to you to do some fun, you know, time of icebreaker with us, shall we?
All right. Let's
All
break
right.
some ice. If you're having
Oh,
an
before we
iced
get
tea.
started, I've got my favorite tea here.
Oh my gosh. You're just showing off now. That's not good, Kitty. So, welcome. Hi, everyone. I'm so excited. It's my first tea party. It's my first tea party I've ever hosted / been to, I think. So we're gonna spend some time, right? Just to get to know each other, just to show off our tea wares, you know, nerd out on tea. I don't know how many things I can talk about in tea. So apparently what I've asked to do is to sort of go around the room and then give everyone a chance to share about your tea that you're having brought for your afternoon snacks. So what have I got? First thing, some really Asian things. I've got my thermos here. Like, sorry. I'm going to turn off my virtual background. It's starting to get a bit annoying. Just give me a sec.
Thermos is Asian. Really?
And
If you put it in front of
Maybe
your,
what's in the
if you put it in front of your
thermos.
top, it won't be, yeah. Anyway.
What was that, Charmaine?
I go to sleep
Maybe
with my
what's in the thermos.
No. It's just like how much we love our thermos, I think. That's the problem, Christine. It's like you only drink warm
I
water.
love my thermos.
That's
I
a very,
love my
maybe
thermos.
Chris
you're
also
very
does.
influenced by us, Christine.
Exactly.
So that's my
Maybe
tea
not quite. I
supply.
don't actually hug my thermos though. Sorry, Ken. Keep going.
He hugs it, yeah. He
Yeah.
loves
I don't
it so
hug
much
my
that he
thermos.
hugs
I
it.
must admit, I mustn't love it as much as you.
No, you don't. No one can love it as much as I do. You're a
I
few
know,
levels
he
above me.
hugs it.
So I've got. I'll show off what tea I've got. So like product placement, Arab.
Ah,
This
yeah.
is my teacup. That's my that's my homemade chai tea, my masala chai. I gotta stop calling it chai tea because the Indians, they get very annoyed with me when I say.
I've got something similar.
And then I've got my this is my favorite teapot. But
Oh,
from
lovely.
a wholesale shop. I've got my peppermint tea in there. So that's round 2. And then I've got my rooibos tea waiting to go with the whatever's in my thermos.
Can you say that again? Your what tea?
Rooibos. Rubos? Sorry, you're just gonna. How do you say it, Charmaine? Say it. How do you say it?
Rooibos.
Rooibos is the South African. So a rooibos tea, and I've got my homemade nut bars. This is my proprietary recipe. I can sell it to you for $50.
You are good nut. You are, yes.
I am. Thank you. I am, and I've got my dehydrated vegetable chips going. So I'm nerding out here. It's really cool. Anyway, enough about me and my tea obsessions. What about Kitty? Kitty, why don't you just introduce us to him? And then you pick someone else.
I was looking forward to sharing, so you want me to pick someone else? You don't want me to share first? Okay, I'll
you share and then you pick someone else. Yeah.
Okay. I have so many things on my table in front of me here, on my dining table. It's not funny. If I was to go through every single one of them, it will be like till 6 o'clock, so I won't, but I'll be really quick. I've got so many favorite teas, it's really hard to choose one. But one that I just showed is this chai like masala that you talked about, Ken. I like that, and I drink that quite a fair bit. It's Indian spiced. And I also like this Twinning strawberry raspberry, and this is like, you know, anything berry I love because antioxidants. And of course, being Chinese, I have a traditional Chinese black oolong tea. That is the third thing. And this is my favorite teapot. It's nothing special, but I always have that in front of me and I drink it like whatever that I put there for the date that I chose. But my favorite lately, because of the health benefits that it gives me, is this thing called trim tea. I know that majority of you would think that, Kitty, you probably don't need to lose weight, and that's true, I don't need to lose weight, but then it has given me quite a lot of benefits apart from that, and I'm going to be sharing a little bit about that in a minute. But yeah, so what I've got in there is actually, I don't know, you can see, it's a bit, yeah, inside. So I made a sachet of the trim tea into my, this is my favorite teacup, Australia's biggest morning tea when I supported the Cancer Council. So that's it from me, and I'm drinking this trim tea. And while I'm at it, I have a snack which I really, really love having every day. Normally around 3 something, but I just wait till now, is this nutrition chocolate shake with blueberries and banana. So this is my snack for today. All right, next, Judy, my dear friend, if you want to share with us.
Sure. Oh, okay. I'm on mute already. Okay, I'm at my dad's house, so it's not the virtual background, it's a real background. So he got a pretty nice wall painted by himself. Yeah, very Chinese, I suppose. And the tea I'm having is this one. It's in Chinese words. It's from Taiwan. So it is a gift given by my friend who went to Taiwan and come back with this. It is the rose green tea. So the first 2 words means rose, and then green tea, okay? And it just got some funny packaging, meaning that this green tea will calm you, calm down your anger and also give you positivity. Yeah, so I think maybe the positivity that I'm having. And the teacup I'm using, because I'm at my dad's house, so I'm using this tea set bought by my mom. She used art pieces, so today I'm stealing it from the cupboard. That I don't know how many people have used this, but I'm stealing it.
Oh, that's so cute.
So yeah, so that's the tea I'm having today.
You are a very angry person, Judy. I'm glad
You don't need that. You don't need that if it
I
helps.
know.
I think I'm only angry when I'm doing TLS detox the first 7 days. Otherwise, I'm usually a really calm, happy person.
Exactly. Well done.
Oh my
Maybe
goodness, that's
maybe
funny.
you're happy because you drink the tea, Judy. So you pick someone else.
No.
Okay, I will pick Teresa.
All right. Hi. So I'm actually drinking. So I received my order from Global, so I thought I'd give it a try this time. So I'm having the same tea that Kitty is having, the trim tea. So I don't have the box with me right now, but this is it's actually quite black. I didn't realize how black the tea is. It smells quite different. So I'm enjoying this. Yeah, and usually I have black tea, so I like the Yorkshire tea, the proper English tea. So I like that tea, and I love Earl Grey tea as well. So those are my two favorites. So yeah, next person, Charmaine.
I am not as prepared as Kitty and Ken, that's for sure, and Judy. But I'm having the same tea that Kitty and Teresa's having. So I've also got my trim tea. Yeah, and so the other teas that I really love is rooibos tea, Ken, rooibos. And chamomile in the evenings. I love chamomile tea. It just helps me calm down before I kind of, get settled for the night. So yeah.
Rooibos, huh? Sorry, I must have
Rooibos.
misspelled it in the chat. Anyway, who's next, Charmaine?
Jenny.
Jenny.
Hi. So I'm drinking Twinings morning tea, even though it's afternoon. It's my favorite and has been for a while. Probably because I like the color of the box that it comes in, that mint color. I've gone through a few of the different Twinings. I probably drink about 8 cups of tea a day. It's one of my favorite drinks. So yeah, that's what I'm drinking now at any time. Morning tea.
Morning tea. I like it. It's like all day breakfast at McDonald's, except better for you, I guess.
Let's hope so.
Indeed, indeed. Who's next, Jenny? I'll let you choose.
Anne.
Anne. Over to you, Anne. Oh, still on mute, Anne.
Mute.
There we
Hello,
go.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I'm just drinking peppermint tea at the moment, but I like rooibos, and I like what's the other one I like? Rooibos, and I like my trim tea, which I don't have any at the moment. And yeah, and Tetley tea. I like Tetley tea because I'm Scottish and I like my Tetley tea. So so yeah, so that's me.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. And you get to
Thanks,
choose
man.
who's next as well, and someone on the call.
Oh, so how do I get them up? Because I can't see the names. I'm not very good at this, I usually lose everybody.
Nah. Okay, I'll give you
okay.
some options. There's
So,
Nancy, there's Stephen.
What about who's who? What about Adele?
Yes.
Hello.
Adele.
Hey, Adele.
Hello. So today I'm drinking cinnamon orange tea with a twist of rooibos. Hopefully I said that right. Yes, I have many varieties of tea, but I choose based on my mood, and today I feel like something a little bit spiced. I would have had a chai. I love the sound of a chai, but I have pretty much run out at home, so I need to go and get some more. What are you having, Lacey?
I'm having a ginger and apple Twinings, but usually my favorite is an English breakfast with just a dash of milk.
Mm,
Wow,
Nice.
nice.
English breakfast, classic. You see, very good, very good. And I must say the Tedleys, I've been getting to Tedley, well, not recently, but someone introduced it to me. I do quite like it, I must say. All right, Lacey and Adele, you have not many to pick from now. Nancy or Stephen? Nancy.
Okay. I'm not a tea drinker, but once in a while I do have tea party actually with some of my friends. Anyway, today is this tea called the Weekend in Casablanca tea, but it's actually a mix of green and black tea. That's what I'm having today. And okay, I'm going to show off some of my teapots because I collect some teapots. I go crazy over them, but I try not to collect them so much.
Nice.
So this is one of those.
So cute. Lucy.
Yeah.
Love it.
There's another one.
Oh my goodness.
I have a few more there, but I didn't bring it.
Oh, you are prepared.
Yeah.
Oh my, I love that one. I love that one.
I have quite a few teacups too. So I don't drink tea, but I'm seems to be collecting teapots and teacups.
That's
Just another one.
oh, that's very traditional.
Yeah.
Oh, it's nice.
And this is very Chinese, and it's very heavy. It's a
Ooh.
metal. Yeah, I have a few more there. I didn't bring it along with me. So I have teacups there. I didn't bring it along, bring it down, and things like that. Yeah, it's great to be here.
Wow. If you need someone to offload your many teapots too, I volunteer. So when you come over to
would-
Melbourne,
I second that.
yeah, but give me first pay, and then Kitty, anything I don't want, I'll hand over to
You're gonna
you.
fly to Malaysia to collect them.
Well, she's coming over there, right?
I probably will be adding more pieces, you know what I mean? And I have plenty of tea sitting up there. I don't quite, I
That's
should
a
get
whole
used.
world like
Auntie Nancy, just in case you're wondering, that's what the teapots are for. You put the tea inside and you drink it.
No, I know. I'm like collecting the teapots, collecting the teacups, and never using it.
That's okay. Now you know why we have tea parties. To actually
Yeah.
drink the tea. Yeah.
Exactly. Who
So,
else?
okay, over
else?
to you. Who else now, Auntie Nancy?
Nancy,
Um,
Charmaine,
Stephen.
Stephen.
Yeah.
Stephen.
All right, Steven.
All right. Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a big tea fan. I like my coffee. So on Shop Global, I did order the trimmed coffee. But then being that it was a tea party, so I thought I would get a trimmed tea.
I've got that too. Yeah.
So I got a trimmed tea, and when I poured the tea and it turns really black, I got scared. I said, oh, tea. And then, well, I just sat there and started drinking it. So that's why I'm having this trimmed tea from our tea party. Thank you.
That's cool. Can I ask a question? So I only know rooibos as an African sort of origin tea. What other African teas are there?
I really don't know about any African tea, but I think where I'm from, we drink mostly Lipton tea.
Lipton, classic.
Yeah, so something from America.
You will find out something really interesting later about
Oh, okay, yeah.
African tea. We'll share with you, Stephen.
I'm gonna do a
West
Google.
Africa, in fact.
I'm gonna do a
West
Google
Africa.
on
You know
Liberian
that, Ken?
tea.
You know which one?
Yeah, I did know that. And
That's why you
who
asked me.
else?
Oh, good on you.
Let me see who else. Kitty, we've got everyone. Auntie Anne. Oh, hello, Auntie Anne. You're on the call. Auntie Anne and Dennis, you want to share what tea you have?
I just pop in, you see, I don't know, I just and nothing to do, just pop in and support.
Thank you for popping in. Yes.
What about Dennis? Dennis is like a
Busy.
bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's busy making his tea. Gotcha.
Yes.
So,
I drink trim tea. I have to go and make, you see.
Or you can just tell us what you like. What is your favorite tea, Auntie Anne?
Trim tea.
Oh, see, trim tea also. Yes.
Yes.
the tea,
Because
yeah.
also got a lot of help. Not just tea, you see. Yeah, that's why I love it.
Awesome.
All right.
Awesome.
We've gone around the table. We've discovered some interesting teas. Lady, what's it? A Weekend in Casablanca.
Christine.
Wait,
Okay.
Miss Christine.
Christine.
Oh yeah, Christine, come on, the bride.
No,
Come
I'm
on,
saving
the
the best
bride.
for last. Sorry, that was all my plan all along. Yeah.
No pressure, no pressure. Well, I love drinking out of these teacups.
Oh,
Teacups. They're Ambrosia Cocoa, and I've got like different coloured spots and different stripes and flowers, and but they're all the same, and they've got a nice thin lip. And I'm really particular about the type of teacup I drink out of. I do love English breakfast tea. So I do love an English breakfast, but Mark and I in the evenings, I've got my teapots out too, love drinking. Mark always makes up we like Narada tea, which is an organic tea. So Narada organic. So this one, well, I'll have to put my reverse camera on. So where are we?
Oh, beautiful.
Where am I?
Yeah.
So this one, Mark often just puts, rather than the leaves, he just puts some tea bags, and we do a green, and that's a green and a chamomile. So it's really funny. This was I don't know, I think it was like a cheap teapot someone gave us, but it never leaks. You know how some teapots leak? This has just been awesome. So this is pretty much we get our, not these cups, but a smaller version of these. I love these because they've got a crimpled, You can stick your thumbs in them to hold on to them. They came with this gorgeous teapot from my girlfriend. I love teapots too.
Yeah.
This is a really cute teapot. And then this one's a special one. This is a Royal Dalton. So this I actually, on our wedding registry, was way too much money. And I've used it a whole of once. And I had to go get it out of the cabinet. And I was very scared bringing it out. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so going to drop it. But that's, yes, a very, very expensive teapot. And it's been used once, I think, when we got back from my honeymoon with my mum. And I've got I think I've got a set of 2 cups and saucers, and that's all that's the only time I've ever, so I was just looking at it when I got it out and, oh, that's terrible. As soon as I can get back together with mum and have cups of tea, I'm going to sit down and have a cuppa. But yes, I like green tea, peppermint tea. I like, what else do I like? Green, peppermint, chamomile. I've tried all the variety ones, but I do find, I don't know, I get a bit, I don't mind herbal tea, but I can't stand Earl Grey, because to me it's a tea you have to have with milk, but it's a herbal tea taste and it doesn't work for me. So I love an English breakfast with a dash of milk. That would be my fave. But I am looking forward. I actually haven't had trim tea yet, I am embarrassed to say. So I cannot wait to trim tea and the immunity, which I can't wait to try as well. So yeah, that's me.
Wow.
I don't know about the best till last, but that's it.
No,
I think we missed some people, didn't we? I feel like we missed some people.
No, I think that's it. Dennis is actually just listening in, so I think that's all.
Thank you. Yep. I think it was Dennis that I saw. Cool.
So I'm just reading a really funny comment. Lacey says Earl Grey smells like Fruit Loops. I think I've thought that once or twice before.
Really?
But for some reason, Lady Grey, someone introduced that to me a few months back. I quite like. I don't know why. It's a bit, just citrus or whatever. It just makes it different. Anyway.
It's a tad different, the two of them. I realized that it's kind of like slightly different from the two, and I thought, oh, might as well try Lady Grey because I've never had it, and it's like,
it's quite
slightly
nice.
toned down.
Joy likes Lady Grey. She asked me one time to go and get it from Coles, and I was like, oh, Joy, she doesn't even know how to say Earl Grey, so I just bought her an Earl Grey, not realizing Lady Grey was a thing. So yeah, I copped an earful after that. Anyway, that's how I discovered Lady Grey as well, I think. I'm not sure.
Oh, Cammie's in.
Hang on. There we go, Cammie. All right, back to you,
Oh, Cammie.
Oh, wait. Cammie, hello. We'll wait for our audio to kick in.
See, we've been waiting for you, Cammie.
You are last.
Unmute yourself.
Welcome, Cammie. And you are just caught the tail end. We're asking everyone to introduce us to the teas that they're drinking and their afternoon snack as well, if you're having one. So,
oh, Lexi.
What are you doing?
Enjoy all these my cookies. No?
Your cookies. Yeah, it's her birthday last week on Sunday, so she's still eating before the start of the TLS, right?
Yeah.
And that looks like what's that? Is that water?
It's a tea as well.
What is that?
Actually, it's like at Mandanino got one tea leaf shop.
Yeah, I love that place. Yeah, next to
next to the maple. Oh yeah, so I got that tea from there.
I love it there.
That's where I discovered sour. Sorry.
It's a distressed tea, but doesn't make you feel sleepy.
Oh, I thought it's like you get more distressed. But that's where I discovered soursop tea. It has that place has like phenomenal soursop tea, like that shop. So go check it out next time you're there. Outside of
first time I hear it. Okay.
Sounds good. Can you spell it? Can you type it in the group chat? Ken, I want to try that one.
Oh yeah.
You said soursop, whatever.
And just say Ken introduced me to this tea and see if I can get a cut from it.
Okay, Lexi is here with.
That sounds very Malaysian, isn't it? Soursop tree.
Soursop.
Yeah, a bit.
Is that English?
Malaysian probably.
Let's get to our next part because we're sort of running a little late, shall we?
Sorry.
Is that okay? Hello, Lexi. Before we go on, can we just say hello to this beautiful girl? She's my adopted niece, Chris and Mark's daughter. All right, let me just spend a bit of time sharing with you some of the favorite teas that I personally share just now, but also at the same time, one of the purposes, of course, apart from us having some fun, is I just thought, you know, I'm actually just a bit of introduction for those of you who don't know me. I'm a certified nutritionist, health coach, and weight management consultant. So what I always love doing is whatever that I do, like, you know, I love looking at ways to actually make myself and my friends and clients healthy, because that's actually really my mission and calling in life. So when it comes to tea, I love all sorts of tea, but what I'm going to be sharing with you in the next little while are some of the teas that I personally would highly recommend, that I personally think will, you know, improve your health as well. So let me just share my PowerPoint slides, and Ken, if you can let me know if you can see that. Yep, good. All right, so I'll just be really quick, because don't want to spend more fun time later on with the trivia and the prizes and the rest of it. So here are some of my favorite teas, okay? So the first one is, there are two actually. One is the premium green tea, which is the one behind me, the virtual background that I have, but also in our unfranchised business, we have what we call shopping annuity brand. Now, this is the kind of brand that you cannot get anywhere else, but only through the you know, aushop.com or myshop.com online to get this. And majority of this is actually also available in global. But long story short, you know, this premium green tea, I only started drinking probably about a month or a bit ago, because in my cupboard, I've got so many different types of green tea already, like, but I thought, why not, right? Because buy from my own website and get paid for it. That's the idea of shopping annuity. And I was so pleasantly surprised, because I thought, well, as someone that, you know, love green tea, I have really tried all sorts. And one of my favorite ones, which I have in my cupboard, I didn't bring it out, is the T2 one. T2 one, which is, they call it Buddha's Tears, which is a really interesting name. It has been my long-term favorite green tea. But having said that, after trialing this premium green tea, which, you know, for those of you who haven't, I would highly recommend it. It's got this really special aroma, and because it's premium, it actually, you know, gives you quite a fair bit of like relaxing. It's like very much like what Judy talks about just now. If you are feeling a bit stressed or anxious, I don't know about being angry as such, but I think this one can help with relaxing you, because I remember after drinking my very first one, I already feel like, well, this is actually quite unique. So this is one. The second one on the right, you can see here, is called Premium Immunity, which is very interesting name. Like, you know, when you think about immunity, as I mentioned, you know, it's something that we as health coach always wants our clients to achieve. And especially now with, you know, COVID virus and all that kind of thing, you really need to be boosting up your immunity. So this tea is going to be a great game changer for all of us. And it's available in global right now. And so for those of you who want to try it, you can order it from our global shop or the person who invited you. And so this one has a lot of benefits in terms of helping you to improve your you know, immune system and the functions of the different parts of your body. So that's something I would first of all recommend. But today, I would love to specifically talk about Trim tea, as some of you have already, just like myself, talked about their favorite tea being the Trim tea. Although I heard Stephen said, oh, he didn't realize that the Trim tea is actually black. And it gave him a bit of a shock. The reason being, if you have a look at the slide here, Trim tea is actually black tea extract. And it's actually with African mango seed. There you go, Stephen. I spilled the pills. That is actually from Africa, like it's actually West Africa. So I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So the objective of my next little while, say in the next 10 minutes or so, is to explain to you why the Trim tea is so beneficial for your health and your well-being and even weight management. I'm going to share with you a little bit of a research and clinical trial of this tea and some of the best results that we've seen in different parts of the world and where can you get it. All right, first, this Trim tea is what we call a thermogenic slimming tea. Now, thermogenic is meaning that is heat production. When you actually have heat production, what that means is actually can cause you to lose weight and to whatever the weight that is stored in your body can be burned. So that's really good. And gluten-free is of course a good thing, formulated to promote multifunctional approach to weight management. And if you have a look at the statistics below, after drinking the trim tea, which really assists with weight loss, curbed appetite, increased metabolism, is shown that there is a reduction of 26.3% of total cholesterol. I mean, if you're looking at total cholesterol, who doesn't want to reduce that, especially the LDL, which is the bad cholesterol, the fourth number down, which is 27.2%. Now, the second thing is the most interesting and exciting of it all, and that is 80.9% of reduction in fat production. So any one of you who have extra fat, body fat, visual fat, like, let me tell you this, for a lot of people who may look skinny or slim, they still might have a lot of visual fat around their organs. And a pretty classic example is like, say, for example, my mom, she's never really overweight or fat. However, there are so many people like her and some of my clients that, like, we call them skinny obese. They can be obese because of the fact that they have visual fat production above the level. So if you drink this tea, that's why I said to you, even though you look like me, I don't have my healthy weight, I still drink trim tea every single day or most days, because that can help me with my visual fat. Now, blood sugar level or glucose levels reduction, as well as C-reactive protein, is something that is really exciting, because C-reactive protein is something that actually causes inflammation. So if you want to be healthy, not just weight loss, you want to actually have as little inflammation in your body as possible. So with C-reactive protein reduction of more than 50%, along with leptin, which is the hormone in our body that as a result of the reduction of the C-reactive protein causes the leptin to your brain to tell you that, yeah, you are full, and that will help you to, of course, curb your appetite. Okay, so that's that. Now, there are two main ingredients. The first one is well-trim IG, which is 300 milligram, and that is the African mango seed extract from West Africa. So, Stephen, when Ken asked you, do you know any other African tea? Well, if you were asked that again, you can safely say to people, I know, I've got trim tea. Trim tea is in fact an African tea, and you can be the representative of it because you're from Africa. Wonderful, isn't it? And so the other thing is it's really natural, clinically tested. So that's the very first ingredient. So the African mango seed extract, particularly with the registered trademark of well-trim, is something. There are so many research. If you give me like more time, I can talk about that for over an hour just on that, but I won't today because that's not the purpose. The other thing is black tea, and that's why it gave you a little bit of a shock, Stephen, when you saw it's all black. But having said that, it's only less than 21 milligram of caffeine, which means that it's actually like a normal decaf tea. So it won't actually cause you to be really, caffeinated and feel like you're sort of being stimulated, and that is really good. And having said that, so for some people who might not like black tea, I know that Teresa says she likes black tea, so she finds this quite okay. People like to actually add cinnamon, or for me, let me tell you what I add. I add this thing called pure collagen. I don't know where you can see. Pure collagen is actually a berry collagen liquid that really helps you inside out with your skin, as well as your joint and stuff like that. So this is the pure collagen. It's not tea, but it's still a liquid. So I love putting the pure collagen into the trim tea together because it tastes like, a berry tea. And because the black tea in trim tea may be a little bit plain sometimes, or people that don't like black tea, it's a good combination. Or the alternative also, I've had some other friends told me they like to add the ultimate aloe, whether it's cranberry or strawberry, because it's sweet. So sweet and the black tea together. So that's some suggestion. So just in a nutshell, the African mango seed, the patented and clinically tested ingredients really can help you to manage your weight, to have overall benefits, including metabolic balance, blood sugar level, which is something very important. If you have someone that has high sugar level or diabetic, this can help as well. And the other really good thing is cardiovascular health. Okay, so here is actually a little bit of a research done about the trim tea. There are actually 2 different groups in this double-blinded placebo study. There are 52 participants that drink the well-trim with the trim tea in one group, 52 participants. And then there's a placebo group, which is a group that just drink whatever without the trim tea, right? 50 of them. So as a result of this 10-week control study, the 52 participants in average lost about 28 pounds, which is about, you know, close to 10 kilos, and 6.3% body fat in only 10 weeks. Whereas the placebo group with the 50 participants, they only have lost an average about 1.5 pounds and 1.9% body fat. You can see the huge difference in, you know, the group with the trim tea or the well trim as opposed to placebo, right? So that is really exciting, you know, for us to have something in the trim tea, such a natural, easy to drink tea with all these benefits. So this clinical trial recap is that, as I mentioned just now, 51.7% reduction in C-reactive, 22.5 blood glucose reduction, a huge loss of fat production, not just body fat, but visceral fat, total cholesterol, in particular, the LDL, which is the low bad cholesterol. So how do you drink it, right? We suggest that you drink 1 stick pack, which is like a sachet like this. You can have a look. So it's just a very simple stick pack, which is a sachet in like 60 ml or just a cup of hot or cold water. So I normally just put it in hot water, or if you want to add some ice to make it cold, like now summer is coming, you can add ice with it and it's yummy. And you can, of course, as I mentioned, add some cinnamon if you want some milk, or if you want some anything that you can, like, you know, the pure collagen, or, you know, nutrition shake, whatever. You know, a lot of people love to try out different combination. Now, the good thing about this is you can drink it any time of the day, but best results taken before your biggest meal, because it can help curb your appetite and it's gluten-free, decaffeinated. Yeah. Now, the best success we've ascertained, as I mentioned, as the 10 weeks study, people have lost that much weight is 3 trim tea, which is 90, because 1 box is 30 of them. So 30 sticks, which is 30 cups. So 3 of this means 90 days, which is 3 months worth. If you drink the trim tea menu plan of 3 months, you will certainly get good results, not just weight loss, but health in terms of cardiovascular, in terms of visceral fat, in terms of, as I mentioned previously, you know, curbing your appetite, feeling of fullness, leptin sensitivity, which means that your body will actually help you to manage hunger, and metabolic balance, which is very important, especially those of us who are getting older. We want to have better metabolism, to have better, you know, muscle mass. That can help as well, and easy to use and very affordable. Now, if you were to get this from Global, it works out to be about 60 per box, which is, if you look at it that way, it's about $2 only per cup. So a cup like this is only $2, and it's so much cheaper than a cup of tea if you were to get it from a cafe outside, right? But the benefits is far outweigh. And so today, I personally would like to offer the special for any of my personal guests that are on. If you order 3 boxes instead of 180, only 150, okay? Now, this is my own testimonial. So here is my trim tea that I drink. You can enjoy it, like with, as I mentioned, the Ultimate Aloe. I love my trim tea because it really helps me with cravings. Like, even though I'm pretty disciplined, sometimes I still love to drink a bit of alcohol here and there. I'm not alcoholic, okay? I'm workaholic, not alcoholic. But the other day, last week, I made a boo-boo mistake. When I did the TLS, I say I'm an alcoholic for whatever reason. No. I like social drink, like with my husband, we sometimes drink, you know, champagne here and there. But having said that, if we do have that, or if you want to have, like today, I know that Charmaine and Cami, their birthdays, they're going to have like cupcakes or cakes or birthday cakes, you know, then have a trim tea before that. It will help you to reduce that sort of craving, and you feel amazing, you know. And as a result of that, you don't really need afternoon sweet too. Here, there are some of our leaders from all around the world that are part of the shop.com company that have tried this when it first came out, you know. Jim Winkler, yo Jim, he's actually one of my very favorite leaders in Market America shop.com. So here is his success story testimonial. He said, I've been a faithful Trim Tea user for 12 weeks, and he stepped up his exercise while improving his habit of eating. So after 12 weeks, he's lost 10 pounds, which is about, 5-6 kilos, and his clothes fit so much better because of Trim Tea and TLS, and he loves it. The other one is my favorite TLS director, Melanie Nelson. She is one that I've been learning so much as a TLS coach myself. She had a little muffin top, not much, you know, like majority of us would have some belly fat. So she was sharing with me that, you know, she actually was going through a time of working really hard, stressed, and she was doing a lot of traveling. She's an international speaker. So during January, November to January last year, 2019 to this year, early this year, you can see the before. She had a little bit of belly fat, not much, but then after only, you know, about 10 weeks, you can see on the right-hand side, the pants is looser and she's totally flat tummy. So she loves the Trim Tea. In the 3rd week of taking it daily, 3 inches of her waist has been lost, and she loves it. Of course, it's become her permanent part of the daily routine. She was actually the lady who introduced the combination of pure collagen and Trim Tea for us. I've started doing this since I've started having the pure collagen. And I can tell you, pure collagen with Trim Tea has made a huge difference in my life. Trim Tea story. Now, these are the before and after. This lady, Angela, on the right is her before, on the left is her after. And then here on the right-hand side, we've got this 60-year-old lady. You can see the before, she's got, again, a little bit of a muffin top as well, which is the 1st week of starting. Only after half of the 90 days of 1.5 months, you can see she's already lost a bit of the waistline there. So finally, this is Leah. Leah, her before and after, only after 10 weeks, she's lost about 7 kilos and about 6 inches, so really good result. But what I like to draw your attention is my friend in the US, where I'm actually doing a global accountability business group with him. His name is Barry, and he's one of the leaders there with Shopping Annuity Master member. And he has lost about 15 kilos in 3 months just on Trim Tea. The good thing about, or the most amazing thing, which when I first heard about, a lot of people have this kind of testimony, I was skeptical. Being a TLS holistic coach, I always believe people need to be doing exercise, eating clean, eating healthy, and mindset and all that kind of thing. But when Barry and the others who've started, you know, drinking their Trim Tea, because they only started off in the beginning in the US, not in Australia yet. He said, and many others, the same thing, that they have not changed a thing. I mean, they still eat the way they used to, the eating patterns, and they still, whether they do exercise or not, is the same. The only difference is during the 12 weeks, they add Trim Tea or Trim Cafe, which is the coffee part of the tea. You can either choose tea or coffee. And for him, within that, you know, 12 weeks, which is the 3 months, you can see the before and after is huge. So what I'd like to quickly share is a 2-minute testimonial of Mr. Barry Collins' testimonial, a quick one. Okay, just let me share my computer sound and just relax and have a look at this video. Okay, let me just find that. I have to close this. Oh, sorry, hang on, here. Okay, so here we are. This is Mr. Barry's testimonial.
My name is Barry Gollum from New Rochelle, New York. My favorite go-to product is Trim Tea. Over the last 12 and a half months, Trim Tea has helped me lose 48 pounds of fat. I'm back in the jeans that I was when I was a kid in high school. I've been through many weight loss programs in the past, and I've always put the weight back on, but Trim Tea has definitely been the easiest by far of all the products that I've tried for weight loss. All I do is drink 1 cup a day, and the weight just disappears.
There we go. So that's why I highly recommend
My name
it.
is Barry Gollum from New
Oops,
Rochelle,
sorry.
New York.
Hang on, I'll just stop that. Thank you everyone for your attention. So now I want to pass the time to our lovely birthday girl, Charmaine, who's going to be having some fun with us. Charmaine?
Yes. So can everybody hear me okay? Because I'm not quite sure.
Yes,
Okay,
Charmaine.
awesome. Yeah, I've also got some internet issues. So if I drop out, I'm going to have to ask either Ken or Kitty just to take, carry on where I leave off, I guess.
No problem.
But fingers crossed it holds out. So we've got a little fun tea trivia planned. It shouldn't take too long. There's only 10 questions. So give me 1 second while I bring the presentation up and share screen. Just make sure that I'm sharing the right one. All right.
Cool.
So you probably just need a pen and paper if you have one handy, or if you don't have pen and paper, maybe just use your phone, like your notepad, just to write down the answers so you can mark yourself. We're going to work on an honesty system, so we're going to trust everybody to mark their own, answers at the end, and let us know what your score is. So just before we get started, there's a couple of brewing tips that we'd like to share with you. Like I said, it shouldn't take long. There's about 1 minute per cup. Each correct tea bag is worth 1 tea point. Brewing doesn't require outside help, so no Google or no asking friends. Each cup has 1 tea bag unless otherwise advised, and the master brewer's decision is final. Have fun brewing. So to get started, our first question. Everyone ready? The spicy milky tea from India is called what? Kitty's giving hints and an idea there. Question number 2. What tea is named for a British Prime Minister? I think some of you mentioned this tea in particular a few times in your sharing earlier on. Other than black tea extract, what is the other key ingredient in TLS trim tea? Number 4, Long Island iced tea is a popular summer cocktail. How much tea goes into this particular cocktail recipe? Five, what is rooibos more commonly known as? Ken, you should know this one. Right, question 6. What is the name of the shopping annuity brand of immune boosting tea? Sorry, one moment. Technical glitch. 7, bubble tea originated in which country? Number 8, the Queen likes what kind of tea? Again, this was mentioned a few times in everybody's sharing, and it is also the similar or it actually is the same answer to question number 2. A bit of a hint there for you. Question number 9. Globally, how many tons of tea is produced each year? And then our very last question. Which country has the highest tea consumption per capita? All right. Does anybody need those questions repeated? I'll leave them.
What's 9, Charmaine? What was the?
Number 9, globally, how many tons of tea is produced each year?
Wow, it's a crazy one.
We shared a couple of these answers in the Facebook event group.
Man, well, Facebook.
You cannot go there now, all right?
That was part of our brewing tips, Ken.
Great question,
All right,
Charmaine.
Awesome, no worries, Kitty. Does it? Is everybody good for the answers? Shall we move on to the answers? Yes. All right.
Yes.
So answer number 1 is chai tea. Number 2 was Earl Grey.
Everyone doesn't like it, right? It's a name. I didn't know that. Prime Minister.
Yes. Yeah, British Prime Minister.
Mr. Grey.
One of the other key ingredients is the Weltrum IG African mango. So if you put African mango alone as the answer, that's completely fine. We'll accept that. Number 4, how much tea is in the Long Island iced tea recipe? None, as it turns out. None.
Oh, wow. Okay. That's surprising.
I know.
What?
Any trim
All
tea in
alcohol.
I know, Jenny.
Number 5, rooibos is more commonly known as red bush or red tea. Number 6, the immune boosting tea from our shopping annuity brand is Immunity.
I've ordered mine last night, so you can all share.
I'm not checking spelling, guys, so you know if the spelling wasn't 100% correct, that's also okay.
Oh, you're a good teacher.
7, bubble tea originated in Taiwan.
Yeah. I miss my bubble tea.
Yeah, I didn't have it before.
Well, in Box Hill and in the city, there are a lot of bubble tea places that we can. Once the lockdown is over, let's all go and have some bubble tea.
Definitely.
Along with
All
drinks.
right. Yeah. Juju will have spare sachets in her makeup bag for us.
That's right.
The answer to number 8 is also Earl Grey. So one of the Queen's favorite teas is Earl Grey. Turns out. So Google told me.
Can be surprised.
No, I know that it's Earl Grey, but just that I thought it should be English breakfast, right? Because she's English, right?
Yeah, I would think that too.
Same. I was hedging my bets.
You were too. Hatched.
The answer to number 9 is 3 million tons of tea is produced globally.
Oh, wow, 3 million.
And then this one, the answer to number 10, I actually found quite surprising. So this is the highest number of tea drinking per capita is Turkey.
Oh, I thought it's China.
I thought it was Australia. No, not quite.
Australia?
No, just kidding. Well, coffee in Australia, I think, yeah.
No, Australia won't win anything. We don't even have enough population.
Turkey.
So how did we go?
How many people get 10 right? Maybe you can ask 10, 9, 8, how many, yeah? Hey,
Yeah, so
Elfie,
how many people
Elfie,
got-
my friend's here. Hello, Elf.
Right,
How many
who
got-
5 out of 10?
I don't think so. I think I got like
No. 6.
Who got
Oh, Jenny.
Oh,
Jenny.
Great.
I got
Awesome.
6.
You got 6, Jenny.
Oh, but Nancy got 7.
Who did?
Nancy got 7.
Nancy
Well
got
done.
7. Nancy.
The winner.
oh, 8.
Anybody got 8?
Oh, wow. Nancy's the winner. Nancy, I have to send the gift to you, the prize to you all the way to Malaysia, do I?
Anyone got 9?
Kitty, you can
Just
order
checking.
on my.shop.
Ah, yeah.
Then you send to her. Don't need to send
Oh, we have a gift. Wow, I didn't expect that.
This is a quiz with prizes. Mystery prize.
Okay.
Yeah, mystery.
All right.
Adele got 7 also.
Oh,
7, Adele. Oh my goodness.
Come on, we need an 8.
1, 2,
So that
We
try
need more
try.
prizes.
We got a tiebreaker, Charmaine,
Tiebreaker.
or a tea breaker.
Tea tiebreaker.
I didn't prepare one. Maybe I should have.
Wow, Adele, good on ya, Adele.
the tiebreaker.
You want me to come up with like a brilliant
number 4 is like a trick
Tiebreaker.
question.
Yeah, Ken, come up with a tiebreaker question for those who got 7. So who did we get that had 7? It was Nancy, Adele.
Nancy and Adele.
Yeah,
So we see whether it's Malaysia or Australia now.
Well, Nancy is going to come to Australia soon.
Okay, hang on.
Ken, you want to ask a question out of what I shared?
Ken is preparing right now.
I'm just trying to figure out.
Name
What is-
three spices.
Can I ask a question? Ken,
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. That's a great.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. So without Googling, we said the first one.
Whoever
Okay.
gets, just type it into the group chat, either Nancy and Adele.
Okay, so
Whoever
this is Nancy
goes
and
first.
Adele. Okay, we need 3 common spices in masala chai.
Yes.
Go.
Go, type it in. Nervous. Come on. Masala
Go,
chai,
go.
chai. Nancy. Adele. Come on. They don't know, gosh. Okay, what's in here?
I can answer that.
Okay,
All
LV.
Okay, so there's a clear winner. Delcy.
Cinnamon milk.
Yes. Cinnamon, cloves, cardamom.
No, not milk. No milk in there, Nancy.
Sometimes you drink it black.
Winner!
All right, very good. Thank you, Christine, for that.
Please, Becca, you're the winner.
Okay,
And
so
masala.
just
Masala chai.
just
The question was masala chai.
yeah,
You're gonna have
so cardamom
masala.
pods is the foundation, all right, for every. Like it's really controversial, right? If you ask what's the right blend, the seven spice blend and all. I know because I've been trying to make it. But you have cardamom always. Cloves is a maybe, but you always have pepper. Pepper is a real common one, right? And obviously tea, like they use a black tea variant typically. And then everything, even cinnamon, some people say they don't have it, but yeah, you know. So it's typically, cardamom, cloves, cinnamon, these 3 are quite popular, but it's definitely better than milk. Auntie Nancy, sorry. You don't always have milk.
Especially chai.
So,
I mean,
you have to fight this.
Pressure.
No.
Nervous.
No, good job still. You got 7. That's really good. Like when I tried it, I mean, of course, Charmaine gave me the thing beforehand. I thought I had 4.
And so technically, sorry, Charmaine, just to get you back on your rooibos, it's masala chai, because chai means tea.
Yeah.
True. That's all right. Yeah, good. Well done, everybody. Oh, wonderful.
I'll take it.
Take it, Charmaine. So, Miss Adele Packer, you are going to be receiving a special mystery prize for winning this quiz. Send me your address and you will receive it. Okay, awesome.
And Kitty is happy now that she doesn't have to post it to Malaysia too.
I rather, I mean, you know, the cost of the postage may be even more expensive than the gift that I'm going to give.
You don't have to post to Malaysia, just buy from Malaysia website. You get more.
Yeah, good idea, right? And it's shopping annuity, like, you know, my.shop.com/Kitty Cheng.
Yeah.
All right, so great. Thank you, everybody. It's so much fun. This actually concludes the formal side of, you know, this, well, not being formal, but like, this virtual fun social, tea party. But before anyone leaves, I'd love to spend a couple of minutes together sing a happy birthday song to our birthday girl, Charmaine Kesselman, and also a belated happy birthday song for Miss Cami Ang. Her birthday was last week. And also today is Christine and Mark's wedding anniversary. So it's triple celebration. So let's sing the birthday song for Charmaine and Cami. 1, 2, 3.
Unmute first.
Birthday to
you.
Happy
birthday
birthday
to you.
It's a very
Happy
slow version.
birthday to
Happy birthday, dear
Cami.
Happy
birthday
to you.
Hip, hip,
Hip,
Hooray! Hip, hip.
hooray. Awesome. May God bless you, on your birthday, and may this coming year continue to be one of blessing, abundance and love and joy, and may your shop.com business be a success. Whatever goals and dreams that you have, that you will reach it. All right. God bless. So that's it. So we I'll just stop recording, but some